What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another tier list video. I know I did a tier list not too long ago, but I'm really running out of videos to do. Today I'm making a tier list video for the Nintendo controllers. This is going to be a quick and easy tier list. Now, these are the only controllers I've actually had. I can't show face cam anymore for obvious reasons, so I'm just going to go on and rank these controllers. Now, other good controllers out there, like some other first-party and like other third-party controllers, I can't really show those off, because I don't think I've owned, like, any of them, honestly. I might need to get more, if anything. But until then, I am going to rank just the normal controllers we're all used to. So, here we go. Starting us off, I guess we're going by the console itself. So, here we go with the NES controller. This is a classic one. Now, I never owned an NES controller, but I had the NES Classic, which basically is the same thing, so it's not real. There's not too much difference, I guess, but it's a nice controller to hold. Maybe nowadays it's probably not the best to use, so I guess this might go in a solid. It's a decent B tier, honestly. So yeah, but definitely a classic. It still holds up well to this day, so I kind of like using it. All right. Next up is the Super Nintendo controller. This is one of my favorite controllers to use. I have the SNES Classic, and I love using this controller a lot. Like, it just feels so comfortable to hold. It just feels nice, the NES, but a lot better. Honestly, this might go in... I'll put this in A tier. It's not a perfect controller or anything, but it's definitely up there, so yeah. Next up is the N64 controller. Now, this controller is awkward to hold, and using all three buttons and stuff, and honestly, comparing the other controllers, I don't think it's really that good for me. And maybe it's just the way I hold it, but I don't really like holding it, so yeah. Alright, next up is the good old GameCube controller. This is by far one of my favorite controllers. We'll talk about the other controller in a bit, but this is the one I grew up with as a kid, and is still the controller I use to this day. So, easy S tier, so yeah. Alright, now I guess we'll go ahead and show off the sideways Wii remote, and then we'll do the Wii remote nunchuck. So, holding the Wii remote sideways, I don't think it's as bad as people think it is. Sure, compared to other controls, I can kind of understand, but I don't think it's really that bad, although I'm not really sure. This is going C or B. It does depend on the game you're playing, I guess, like New Super Mario Bros. Wii, Mario Party 9, what else? There's some other games I can't think of. Other than that, I don't think it's really that bad. I don't think... It doesn't go in C, honestly. C, I guess? Or B? No, let's put it in B, I guess. Alright. Now, with the Wii Remote Nunchuck, there are quite a few games I use for, especially Super Mario Galaxy. Now, I have said multiple times that I never had a problem with this control setup playing Mario Galaxy, but now that the Mario Galaxy is on the Switch, I play that more often now. So I think I will go ahead and put this in B tier. It's probably the same tier, I guess. Alright, next up is the Wii U gamepad. Alright, so we all know how we feel about the Wii U. Most of us, at least. It's definitely an underrated controller. Now, holding the Wii U gamepad, although compared to other controllers, I'm not sure. Does it go in B? It doesn't feel that bad to hold, honestly. I don't really use the Wii U gamepad for a lot of games unless it's necessary to. So, I guess a B tier is fine. Alright, now let's show off the Wii U Pro Controller. This is one of the most underrated controllers all time, honestly. Like, it feels... I did get this when getting Splatoon. This is one of the most comfortable controllers out there. It's just so... It feels nice, even when playing Smash 4. It just felt so nice. The only problem is the shoulder buttons, honestly, a bit small for me, but... Other than that, this is an underrated controller. Not the best, definitely up there. I don't think people even had this. It's probably because a lot of people didn't have this for a good reason. Alright, now we have all the Switch stuff left. Now, Joy-Cons, sideways, sorry, this is a D for me. It's even worse than the Wii Remote, honestly. Like, minus Super Mario Party, which is the only time I would do this, it's not really that comfortable for me to hold this, honestly. It's just, why? I don't know. Like, nowadays, I already have multiple controllers to play multiplayer, so it's not a big deal, honestly. Alright, next up is the Joy-Con with the Nintendo... What's that thing called? The grip. Whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called, but the way you play normally. I think it's alright. I don't play like this anymore, because I'm not a fan of the Joy-Con, so I think it's a solid C. It's not worse than the N64. Well, And kind of the same tier. And last but not least, the Switch Pro controller. Gotta put this in S tier. These are like interchangeable to be my favorite controllers, either the Wii U, or either the Switch Pro or the GameCube. Probably leaning more towards GameCube for nostalgia purposes, but Wii U Pro controller is like literally a perfect controller, honestly, like with no issues. And it's probably my preferred way to play any Switch game, honestly, besides Smash. So yeah. Alright, well, that's the tier list. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys back here soon for more videos. Later, folks.